I'm out here at the range with the 308, mostly to get a good zero and track a cold bore shot. Not much of a cold bore shift I usually get. Those barrels got roughly 1500, I think. Yeah, about 1580. But I got a long range competition in a couple days at a little club match. So I want to make sure I got a good zero. There's no time to really get it done. The match the day of. The barrel is fouled. I usually clean it pretty frequently. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to come out and actually get a zero or put some fouling rounds through it when I clean it. So, but here I am today anyways. So I'm just gonna run a cold bore shot and zero this thing out, make sure it's still good. I've got roughly 260 pieces minus whatever I donated, multiple matches and ranges I've been to. But I also have roughly about 220, 230 pieces of virgin brass that I wanted to start running through it, and figured I'd make a little, hopefully short video, see if there's any kind of significant difference between the virgin brass and 5 times fire formed. See if there's a point impact shift, velocity, big velocity changes. I'm running Lapua Palma, the small rifle primer, in this 308. Hopefully, I mean, it'll be a good day as long as I don't shoot my camera that's down there. Kind of set it up close, but I mean, make for a good video, I guess. All right, here we go. I am gonna run a fire form piece first, my 5 times fired. Should have had my trigger cam on. I didn't hit my camera, so that's a good thing. But the zero is dead nuts on a cold bore from what it was. So we'll see if that'll repeat. I mean, I shot out my target, my aim point, which is fine. I'll just aim at the hole, I guess. All right. That was also 2736. Ooh. That one went a little high. 2750. Anything, we got a 10th high. I've never seen more than a 10th difference when it comes to the cold bore, but maybe we'll try one more just to confirm that. Wow. I really don't have an aim point now, but man, they're all right there. I'm okay with that. Honestly, if anything, a 10th low, but nothing to worry about. There's no shift, in my opinion. Good little group though. All right, moving on. With the cold bore, the spread was 13 on 3 shots. We'll shoot the virgin brass, see if anything changes. I think I'm gonna do 3 shots. No, either 3 groups of 3 or 2 groups of 5 or 3 groups of 5. I don't know. I have enough ammo. I don't know what I feel like doing it. Let's do virgin brass. I think I can drop my bipod down. I thought I was gonna sink a little bit, but that's not the case. I'll see. I mean, I'll throw velocity. I'm tracking the velocity, so I'll throw the velocities and stuff on the screen. This is my first attempt at any kind of video like this. I did a few matches, but they were pretty cool. All right, let's start off virgin brass. See where it goes. How about that? I'm supposed to do 3 shots. Man, I should have dialed up. All right, I'm gonna go a 1/2 mil up. The next 2 groups will be a 1/2 mil up. How about that? Am I overthinking this? I'm gonna zero it out. Okay, we're gonna shoot 3 5 times fire at point of aim, and then the following 2 I'll do a 1/2 mil up, and that way I still have a point of aim. So, I didn't reset the chrono, so these 6 will be combined. I mean, the first one was 27:48, that one was 27:52. I'm laying on all kinds of brass, man. It's digging into my rib cage. 2751. So that one had, my math is right, about 4 feet per second. Extreme spread. I don't know the math on the deviation. New session. We're gonna go, should we do a 1/2 mil? Honestly, I don't know if this is significant. I mean, the Lapua brass, I shoot alpha brass in the 25 GT that I have. They're both phenomenal. I mean, but a big shout out to Jay with JRC Precision Chambers. He spun up both these barrels for me. Awesome dude. I mean, totally slayed it. A lot of the way this rifle shoots is because his expertise, that's for sure. Big shout out to you. It's just a good shooting gun. It's pretty nice. I like it. All right, let's do virgin brass. Should land a little high. Not bad. That was another 11 extreme spread, 4.7 deviation. Fireform brass. Honestly, this video is just showing that it doesn't matter. And I think a lot of that has to do with quality of brass in the chamber. I can't even find it. Oh, it's right in front of me. 2752. Love it. I don't even know if I need to shoot another group. You know what I'm thinking? Probably what you all are thinking too. Take it to distance and see if there's any deviation. We'll send it. We can choose 800 out there. Maybe I'll see that 700. It's right here. All right, 721. Well, 719, I think. Burn might be the one behind it. A little bit of a left to right, kind of at 7 o'clock. 5.5 mils. Got an IPSC out there. You know what? We'll throw this on. That way you guys can see it. As a matter of fact, I want to throw paper out there. No, I'm not going to do that. You guys saw how muddy that is. That'd be a long walk, 700 yards in the mud. We got one at 700. There's an IPSC, I think a pig, and a circle. We'll see where they land, if we could tell. But I'll throw the church cam on for this. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go get my paper before the rain comes in. Mud everywhere. But enough talking. Let's shoot. I'm gonna go 719. I'll probably just hold it. Well, the wind actually just died, so I think I'll hold just 2/10, maybe 3/10 left. We'll start off that new brass. All right, let me turn this on. 2/10. 4/10 is the hold. So that was 2730. Still landing a little high. 2740. Make sure I'm on the right rifle. All right, we'll send one more. All right, we're gonna go with the 5x fire brass. I was 10 feet per second off on my Kestrel. I had 2740 in there, which actually brought it down 1/2 mil, which I would usually run 5.4, rounding in that direction. Let's do it again. There it is. 2750. Oh, it looked like it landed a bit high too. I mean, we're right there on the money. I'm happy with it. A little right, yeah. You saw that, I pulled that one. Just you get one of those every once in a while. At least at my expertise, which is mediocre. All right. What do you think? That was pretty good. Oh, well, I should have put some on top of each other. All right, let's do that. We're gonna round robin it. Oh, so you might have picked up a little bit in the breeze. I'm gonna do the same hold. A 10th or two. I mean, we're seeing a little bit of, what do you want to call it, dispersion or difference. The velocity's a little less consistent, but that's to be expected. Another 10th. I could have went 5/10, but you know what? I think I'd like to shoot this at paper. Maybe I'll alternate the 5 times fired and the virgin brass in the long range paper match. Huh. And what do I got to lose? Well, besides the match. Yeah. So maybe I'll do that. But maybe I won't. Yeah, screw it. I'll do that. There's like multiple strings. I could always cycle the last round of each string with virgin brass. We'll see what happens. Oh boy. This is me not being competitive. But as long as the weather holds up. The weather is not holding up. It looks pretty bad. So the match is actually canceled on Sunday. So the following month, there's another one I'm gonna try to attend in the beginning of February. So, all right. See you then. See how the weather is on Sunday. It's supposed to be pretty bad.